A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Former Australian cricket icon dies at the age of 46. It's been a rough couple of days for the cricket world, with the death of former Australian icon Andrew Symonds.
The flamboyant, aggressive player was a white ball cricket legend, but more than that, he was also a big drinker and, sadly, never wore a seatbelt. Here's what we know about the man who left a lasting legacy for Australia's game.
Andrew Symonds was an Australian cricket icon. One of the best all-rounders in Australian cricket history, Andrew Symonds played in 26 tests and 212 limited overs internationals for the Australian team.
He was an all-rounder who alternated between off-spin and medium-pace bowling and was a great fielder. Symonds was born in Birmingham and later migrated to Australia.
He was persuaded by a coach to play for Australia. Although an Australian cricket icon, Andrew Symonds also had a checkered past.
He was involved in the controversial Monkeygate incident in 2008 and also had a falling out with his teammate Michael Clarke during his playing days. But his outstanding batting was crowned by his spectacular knocks.
He scored 6 centuries in ODIs and 2 centuries in tests. His aggressive style against bowlers earned him respect and admiration.
A tragic accident took Symonds' life on Saturday. He was just 46 years old when the crash occurred, but his tragic death is a testament to the talent of Australian cricketers.
Andrew Symonds was a cult hero among Australian cricket fans. He was a legend who played in 26 tests and 198 one-day internationals.
He had also scored more runs than any other Australian player. Symonds had limited impact with both bat and ball. He was a valuable fielder.
Although he was not a regular member of the playing 11, Symonds was selected to play the opening match of the 2003 Cricket World Cup. At the time, Australia were struggling with their team, and Shane Watson had to withdraw with injury.
The team had also lost Jaron Lehmann and Shane Warne. He played white ball cricket aggressively.
A former Australian all-rounder, Symonds played with aggression and was known as one of the game's most entertaining characters. With his aggressive batting, agile fielding and lively demeanour on the field, Symonds made waves in the game.
He often taunted the ball out of the park for fun and helped his team dominate the world. He also became an important commentator for Fox Cricket.
Symonds was a gifted all-rounder with an exceptional talent for middle-order cricket. A 6-footer, he could hit the stumps with ease.
He also had exceptional athleticism and was known for his accurate throws. He took 85 catches for Australia in white ball cricket and dismissed many batsmen through run-outs.
He will be remembered as one of the best white ball cricketers of all time. The death of Symonds has left Australia's top order shaken.
The Australians are currently without a number 1 batsman. With the absence of Michael Clarke, Symonds has played a pivotal role in the Australian side's recovery.
Symonds was the first batsman to score a century against England in a test match. However, his innings in this series was short-lived because of injury.
He returned in time for the Australia-India series in 2007-8. A dynamic all-rounder, Andrew Symonds was a prominent member of the Australian team and a former England captain.
He specialised in right-handed middle-order batting and alternated between off-spin bowling and medium pace. Symonds was also noted for his superb fielding.
Born in England, Symonds moved to Australia at a young age and played for Australia's ODI side between 2003 and 2007. During his playing career, he accumulated a total of 5,088 runs and 133 wickets.
He was an aggressive drinker. Known for his booze-fueled on-field altercations, former Australian cricket icon Andrew Symonds was a heavy drinker.
Symonds was once sent home from the 2009 T20 World Cup after an alcohol-related incident. His international cricket career ended shortly after.
He officially retired from the international T20 circuit in 2012. A lifelong alcohol addict, Symonds spent many years avoiding his drinking problem.
The former Australian cricket icon was known for his explosive batting style. He batted in the middle order and alternated between medium-pace bowling and off-spin bowling.
Symonds was also known for his exceptional fielding. Andrew Symonds was born in England and moved to Australia with his adoptive parents when he was just 3 months old.
In 3 ODI series with Australia, Symonds scored 5,088 runs and claimed 133 wickets, often spent after work hours drinking, but had trouble staying sober.
He also tended to drink heavily, even when he wasn't on the field. He also had a drinking problem that affected his performance on the field.
The ICC handed him a 3-match ban, but later downgraded it after the BCCI appealed. Symonds' career was at stake as a result.
The alcohol consumption problems that plagued Symonds led to his premature death. The Australian cricket team had high hopes for the former all-rounder, but he could have achieved more if he had curbed his flaws.
Although Symonds did play a lot of cricket and became a well-loved commentator, his alcohol abuse had taken a toll on his life. He was not wearing a seatbelt.
Former Australian cricket icon Andrew Symonds was killed in a fatal single-car accident in Hervey Range, Queensland, on Saturday. The 46-year-old was a 2-time World Cup winner, who was known for his limited overs expertise.
His death is the third Australian cricket legend to die in a single-car crash this year, following the deaths of Shane Warne and Rod Marsh. Police haven't said yet whether or not Symonds was wearing a seatbelt at the time of the accident.
Symonds was renowned for his controversial shoulder charge, which felled a pitch invader during a one-day international against India. He was a passionate rugby league fan, and the National Rugby League is planning a minute of silence in his honour.
The accident is being investigated as a tragic accident, and a police investigation is underway. The coroner will make a decision soon.
Symonds was the last of the Australian cricket icons to die in a car crash, and he was not wearing a seatbelt. The driver of the car didn't see him, but it's unclear if he was wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash.
Symonds was a world-class Test player who averaged more than 40. He was also a popular TV commentator for Fox Sports, and his death comes just over 2 months after the tragic deaths of Shane Warne and Rod Marsh.
He died in a single-vehicle auto accident. Andrew Symonds, 46, has died in a single-vehicle crash in Townsville, Queensland.
Symonds played 26 Tests and 198 one-day internationals for Australia. He was also a star on the International 20 circuit.
His death is yet another loss to Australian cricket. He was widely adored, particularly in his home country.
The cricket legend played for 4 counties in his career and was widely admired for his larrikin personality. Born in Birmingham, Symonds grew up in rural Queensland and played cricket for many clubs.
His record for scoring the most sixes in a championship innings was broken by England captain Ben Stokes last week. Symonds had also enjoyed a successful media career, serving as a commentator for Fox Cricket.
In 2003, Symonds made his Test debut against Pakistan, and he also represented the Kent County team. He played in 198 ODIs, and he also played for Australia in World Cups in 2007 and 2003.
He also worked as a television commentator for Fox Sports. His 143 runs in one-day internationals were his greatest score, and it was the best against Pakistan in 2003.
His century helped Australia win the World Cup. Despite his popularity, Symonds was a controversial figure during his career.
He once skipped a team meeting to play for England A and later was reprimanded for breaking team drinking rules before the 2009 T20 World Cup. Despite his controversy, Symonds' unorthodox approach to cricket led to a wide range of tributes.
Former Australia captain Alan Borders said that Symonds disliked convention and had been forced to miss a one-day series against Bangladesh in 2008 as he was unable to attend a team meeting. He had heart problems.
Until recently, Symonds was one of Australia's greatest cricketers, hitting 156 immortals, including one in the Boxing Day Ashes Test at the MCG. His devastatingly fast bowling was an absolute delight to watch, and he fielded like no one before, with the athleticism of Jonty Rhodes and the precision of Ricky Ponting.
Sadly, Symonds' career was cut short by the system, and the world lost a cricketing icon. In a single-car accident near Townsville, he died.
While the death of an Australian cricket icon is very sad news, the tragedy is no longer surprising. Symonds' heart problems led to his premature death.
The popular cricketer was born in Birmingham, England, but his family later immigrated to Australia, where he played for Gloucestershire. He was picked for England in 1995, but refused to play for the team.
His death has triggered a controversy over his wrongful death trial. Symonds had heart problems and suffered a massive heart attack on Saturday.
He had been battling a blood clot when his vehicle rolled, and he was unable to breathe. Emergency services attempted to revive him, but his heart did not cooperate.
Symonds is survived by his wife Laura and children Billy and Chloe. Symonds' family has said they are in shock.